We are so accustomed to our cell phones blowing up with emergency alerts. It's easy to forget how much of Colorado does not have reliable cell service. These are places that are often prone to wildfires or floods, where it's imperative to get people that early warning. Like up in Grand County, where 1 year ago tonight, the East Troublesome fire grew out of control. Our Mark Salinger looks at how that fire is changing evacuation notices.
There's a reason people live in the middle of nowhere.
I've lived all over the world, and this is much better.
For Ryan Fosha,
Drowsy Water, we're a family-owned guest and dude ranch.
rural Grand County is home, even if it comes with some challenges.
The emergency response is a lot different than, say in a place with more coverage.
The call from the sheriff's office to evacuate from the East Troublesome fire came quick.
When we were lucky, we had about 2 hours to evacuate.
A year later, there's a new layer of protection hanging on the walls of the ranch.
Cell coverage is very limited up here, so this is a way to more readily access or give that information to people quicker.
The fire made clear that people in rural Colorado need more ways to receive emergency notifications. Now Grand County is giving out free weather radios that can warn of emergencies like floods and fires.
It sends out a loud beeping noise, and then after that it'll provide information on what type of emergency it is.
The alerts when we get them here.
Matt Reed lives outside Grand Lake and gets his emergency notifications over text, just like the one he got 1 year ago tonight, telling him to leave immediately.
We had 14 minutes notice to leave, and I was by myself with 2 dogs and a 3-year-old at the time.
Now he's rebuilding and worries about floods coming down from the burn scar. He tried to get a weather radio from the county, but the 150 they had ran out fast.
They need to expand it and get it to people that are trying to get it.
Neither fire nor flood will push people to move away from a place like this.
We had upwards of 30 firefighters helping protect as well too, so we were very lucky.
Even in the middle of nowhere, there's one more way of telling them when it's time to leave for just a little. The alerts come from the National Weather Service, but the Office of Emergency Management can also request that messages be sent out through the civil alert system. That'll go to phones, which is, of course, the way that most people get their emergency alerts. Now, Kyle, after the fire, this main concern over the past year has been flash floods coming down through that burn scar and destroying even more homes.
Sure. So, that's the thing. We know now when there's a devastating fire that it's going to be years of danger.
It's a cycle
in those communities. How about the demand for those radios?
Yeah, they went through 150 real quick. Now the county has a grant through the Red Cross to try and get more of those. We'll see when that comes. Another interesting factor in all of this, they're trying to get a Doppler radar system to come into Grand County, and that'll give them better weather forecasting so that they can warn people even sooner if there's a storm coming in or anything like that, so that they can get out.
Super localized weather alerts now that they've got that increased danger. Really interesting.
Pretty interesting.
Thank you, Mark.